Ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? Bill here. Hope you're having a good day. Want to talk to you today about the Philster Enigma. The Philster Enigma is a belt and a chassis system for a holster. Now, Philster sells holsters that will work with the Enigma belt, but I use Tenacor. There are a lot of really good holsters that are compatible with the Philster Enigma, but essentially it is a belt system that wraps around. It has a leg leash, and you are wearing the holster on your person versus putting it on a belt. All right, so when you put this on, you are putting this thing around your body and it stays there until you take it off versus free hanging on a belt, as an example. All right, so when you get the Philster Enigma, there are some advantages to the Philster Enigma, some positives. There are also some negatives. So we're gonna go over the positives, we're gonna go over the negatives, and then I'm gonna briefly discuss who I think that this would benefit with this holster system. So let's talk briefly about the system itself. When you get the Philster Enigma, you're gonna get the belt, you're gonna get the chassis, and then it comes with a leg leash. You will have to put it all together. That was a bit of a chore, but once you get it set up, it's pretty much a set and forget, and that is what I like about this holster system. One of the many things I like about it. So you're going to put the belt. Also, there's some really good videos, and there's some good Facebook groups that you'll want to join. I didn't join the Facebook groups, but I've heard really good things. They have a lot of good tips and tricks. It will kind of help get you set up a lot quicker that way. But essentially what you're gonna do is set your holster up. I'm using mine with the Tenacor Malice Sole for the TLR1. I'm carrying my Zev OZ9 with a TLR1. I usually have the X300 on there, but the holster that I'm using is the Malice Sole for the TLR1. So I put that on there so that I could carry this gun in this holster. I've been carrying this holster for going on my 4th week now, so I have a lot of good experience with this holster. One of the most advantageous thing to this holster setup is how comfortable it is. So if you are looking for something that you can put on, set it the way you want, you're going to, once you get it set up, it has a magnet that clips on. So you'll want to loosen it up when you take it off, and then you just clips on with via the magnet. You'll then tighten it up. It takes a little while to get set up, or it took me a little while. You'll then put the leg leash on. As you see, there's a piece that clips around your leg, clips on. You can tighten it. Mine is already set, so I know it's good to go. You'll tighten that, and then you're just gonna tie it up. Tie your shorts. For me, this is a tie your shorts type setup that I have going on. I wear khaki shorts just about every day. And so for me, khaki shorts, very comfortable, very flexible. I can still squat, I can still bend, things like handstands I can do. All right, and the holster stays put, gun stays in holster. It's just a very good setup for being able to move freely, being able to wear what you want. It's perfect for people who like to dress comfortably. All right, the second advantage to this holster over your traditional gun belt holster setup is that it is very, very concealable. So again, what you're seeing here is my drawstrings. All right, I'm carrying a full-size Zev OZ9 with a magwell, and what is awesome and why I would absolutely recommend this holster for anyone who wears drawstrings. What's awesome about it is if you want to carry it like I do up high, like the back plate underneath my belly button. I also have Mastermind Tactics pillow wedge on here, so it helps push it up. But if you want to carry it like this setup where the frame is exposed, I can still get a really good purchase and draw. I can get a good reholster, but you can also set it if you are wanting deep concealment. You can also set it so that the holster, so that the frame is completely hidden, right? I'm not gonna wear it like this, but pretend that I did, and now the holster is completely, it vanishes, right? So it's a great setup for people who are wanting to like deep conceal. Maybe your job doesn't allow you to carry at work and you want it completely concealed. This is an excellent setup. It's going to take some playing around with to get it as low as you want to wear it, but you could absolutely wear this underneath your pants, belt. Maybe you wear a belt already. Now it's also going to take some practice drawing like this, but it's doable. It's absolutely doable. The gun hides, just really disappears really well. And so that's a really good option for people that are looking for good concealment, or for like women who want to carry a bigger gun, or maybe you want to carry a larger gun. This is a really good way to do that because it helps to conceal the handgun really well, because you can set it the way you want. You'll want to make sure you practice if you're completely concealing the firearm. But for me, it's excellent. I can get a very good consistent draw. I can get an easy reload, and it's still concealing very well because I'm able to put my shorts up real high. The third advantage to this is that this holster setup is very, very sturdy. It is a very good, well-made holster setup. Of course, the Tenacor Malice Sol, the holster I'm using, is a fantastic holster, my favorite. But the whole chassis system itself is very, very strong, very sturdy. I will use it. I will buy this one time and I'll never have to replace it. There's no worries about this after years of use going like falling apart. I'm not worried about that at all. So it's a very well-made product, very durable product. Another advantage is that it works with many different types of holsters. So if you have a favorite brand, you can check the compatibility of the brand to the Philster Enigma. As long as it's compatible, it will work with the Philster Enigma. Now they make some, this one is the one with the, for the light bearing holsters. They make some that are light bearing, they make some that are non-light bearing, so you'll want to check. I'm not familiar with if they make them for sidecar holsters, but I do know that you can get a spare mag caddies attachments for this holster. So if you're wanting to carry with a spare mag, that is a possibility. I'm just not familiar with it, so I can't speak to that. If you are familiar with it, please leave some comments down in the comment section below. Let us know if it's compatible with any sidecar holsters, or if you want to carry a spare mag, how you do that. Another positive to this holster setup is that it is very versatile. You can wear it with a lot of different clothing options. So for me, I wear a lot of drawstrings. This will be the holster setup I use. I wear a belt to work with the shorts. My day-to-day outfit is with a belt. So I typically wear a gun belt. However, for many years, I wore khaki shorts with drawstrings, and I was not able to carry comfortably those days because it was a drawstring. This was before the Philster Enigma had come about. Now, if you want to wear drawstrings, maybe like me, you coach kids for a living, I wear a belt, but most of the people I work with wear jogging shorts or jogging pants, or like athletic attire, like athletic shorts. All right, so they don't wear a belt day to day. This holster setup is perfect for people that don't wear belts day to day, but also if you do wear a belt, you can still use this holster system. It works whether you're wearing a belt, whether you're not wearing a belt, whether you want to easily have the handgun accessible, or whether you want to deeply conceal the handgun. It works with all of those setups. Now there are some negatives to the holster setup. The first one for me is the belt. This belt system will loosen over time. So it has, as I wear it throughout the day, I'm moving, I'm bending over, I'm squatting, I'm sitting, I'm standing up, it'll start to loosen. All right, not much of an issue. I will just take it and tighten it up. If it becomes noticeable where the rig is starting to kind of rattle around or move around when I'm walking or moving, then I'll go into a bathroom, walk into a stall, like pull my shorts down, tighten this up, and then pull it up, tie them off, and I go back to what I'm doing. Another issue with the belt is that you have this long cord, and I've not figured out a really effective way to do it, but sometimes I'll just let it drop, and then if I'm moving around or running or things like that, it'll start to kind of aggravate me. So then I'll take it and I just sort of tuck it behind the main belt, but then after a while it'll start to kind of fall out. So I've not figured out a good option for that. If you have something, please let me know in the comments. The leg leash is the second negative for kind of the same reason. The leg leash, as you can see here, will hang out, and so I have to tie it off as well. Now, as well as that being an issue with the leg leash, many people don't like the leg leash and take it off. I've finally gotten mine set up where it fits very, very well around my leg here, and so I don't have, like, it works. There's a distance from the holster to the leg leash, and then there's a distance from the leg leash around the leg. So once you get it set, it's, to me, very, very comfortable, and I like having the stability of the leg leash holding the holster down, like holding it in place. But I know that there are many people who don't like the leg leash and will take it off. So that's an option. If you don't like the leg leash, you can take it off. And if you don't like the belt, you can order the sport belt. And I did actually order the sport belt when I ordered this holster setup, but I wanted to make sure that I ran it for at least a month with the belt that it comes with, so I can speak to how sturdy and how capable that belt is. Now, I will switch the belt out after this week, try it with the sport belt, and then I'll get back with you and let you know on that. Other than the belt and the leg leash being the only issues, and those are two issues that you can, of course, fix. You can switch the belt out for the sport belt. You can take the leg leash completely off. Other than those issues, the only other thing I would recommend is that, and I don't know that this is much of a negative, but if you're wearing drawstrings or if you're wearing under a belt, you're gonna wanna practice with that, because as I go to draw, sometimes I might grab the drawstrings. All right, or if I'm reholstering, sometimes I'll notice that the drawstrings are kind of in the holster, and so as I go to reholster, I see drawstrings, and then I have to aim away so that I'm not muzzling myself, get the drawstrings out of the way, and then reholster this. So that's something that you're gonna wanna be aware of. You're gonna wanna practice that. You're gonna wanna, once you get everything on, you get your outfit on, you're gonna wanna take a couple of reps, make sure that there's no issues. If there are issues, you might wanna train a little bit more with that. If you're doing your daily dry fire like we all should be, that's probably not gonna be a problem. But if you're wearing drawstrings like I am, when you go to draw, you might be getting those drawstrings with your draw. So here I just pull through, my drawstrings come apart or come untied, and that's not an issue, but that's something that you do want to be aware of. So if you decide to go with this holster setup, or if you have one and you're just getting my opinion on it, you'll want to make sure that you practice with the holster with what you're wearing. If you're practicing and it's an issue, you might just want to change your outfit, right? You might want to change what you're wearing so that you resolve the issue. Who is this holster system for? This Philster Enigma setup is for anyone who doesn't wear a belt. I would recommend it for people that don't want to wear a gun belt. All right, whether you're wearing jogging pants, pants with a drawstring, like khaki pants with a drawstring, athletic shorts, athletic pants, or a bathing suit, or board shorts, right? For those people, this is a perfect system. If you need to go to the bathroom, or if you're wanting to go swimming, like I would be, if I were wearing this with a swimsuit, swim trunks, I would just go to the bathroom, take it off, put it in my bag, right? So it's easy on, easy off, kind of set it, forget it. But you have the ability to wear with almost anything, right? If my wife were to want to start carrying today and ask me what she should wear, like what holster setup, this is what I'd recommend for her, because she can wear it around the house. If whatever she's wearing when she's around the house, all the way to she can wear it with her work attire. It is very, very versatile because you put it on and it's always there. Also, for people who are wanting deep concealment, this is the best concealment setup that I've found so far. It helps to conceal a full-size handgun all the way down to micros, of course. So if you are wanting to, maybe you have a micro and you're wanting to go bigger, this is a good way to do that. If you are work at a place that doesn't allow guns, or maybe where it's kind of a faux pas and you don't want people knowing you're carrying, this is a very good option. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you would, please leave a like. It helps the channel to reach more people when you do that, and I really do appreciate it. And then, of course, if you have any questions, leave them for me in the comments, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.